Good morning, fitness community on the YouTube channels. How are you doing today? I'm Jeremy Holley and this is Basement Bodybuilding. Welcome to day 61 if you've been following along. Back and shoulders is what I chose to work on. I chose three main exercises for the two basic muscle groups. I started off with a seated rear shoulder press, basically where you bring the bar behind your back. I did 4 sets of 8 of these as a warm-up, and then I jumped over into a lawnmower pull. On these ones, I basically prop myself up on my bench for my leverage, and then just pull. And when I'm going down, I let my shoulder and everything relax so I can get a nice stretch in that lat, and then try to contract the muscle and pull back up. 4 sets of 8. And then from there, I go for a standing, bent over upright row, underhand grip, 4 sets of 8. Or 6, whatever you can get, and try to keep your back at like a 90-degree angle, or I guess it'd be more like a 45-degree angle, sorry. Just trying to keep it straight to where you're not having any stress or tension on your lower back. You don't want to have that rolled look on your lower back. And like I said, 4 sets of 8, and that can conclude my back exercises. And then from there, I go to a front delt raise. These are pretty standard. 4 sets of 6 to 8, or whatever you can get. And I went relatively heavy. For me, I went heavy anyway by the time I got to these. I believe it's only probably 35 or 40 pounds, but for me, I felt it was a real nice burn. It felt really good, and I'm trying to pump them out and work on my breathing and trying not to swing too much. You know, but once you get into that heavier weight, you tend to want to use the rest of your body and momentum to get the weight up there. Then from here, I'm trying to flex a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit of a shoulder pose and a little bit of flex. I seen Mark Lowbliner's brother do this when he was doing his post show. And I mean, you could just see the shreds and the tears all across the top of his shoulder. It looked really fucking cool. I didn't get quite the same effect, but I'm working on it, you know. I believe that man was 38, they said, and I'm only 32, so it gives me a lot to look forward to, and it gives me a lot to hopefully that I can achieve that goal and look like that when I'm at that age. That's pretty much what I'm going for. And then from there, I go for a seated rear delt raise, I guess, or a real delt kickback, it could be called. Basically, you sit down and you basically prop the weight underneath your legs, and when you pull, you keep your elbow out and try to pull back with your elbow, not really arm, and you can really feel that in that rear delt. And if you don't try these, I say give them a shot. They feel really good, and I feel a lot of people might neglect these. And then from there, I'm based on 4 sets of 8, or whatever you can get. And then from there, I move over to a seated shoulder press, single arm, 75 pounds, I believe. And I'm just trying to pump these fucking things out. I wanted to go bulky. So 4 sets of 6. And that's basically going to conclude my exercises for today. It was a really good workout. I didn't actually get in there until like 7:30 at night. I had shit to do all day being a family man. But you got to get it when you can get it, you know. Just because something happens, don't give up and say, well, I'm not going to be able to do it today. Just try to get it in later. So stay fit and stay focused. Stay off that fucking couch, everybody.